Hello everybody and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Welcome back to another Taskmaster challenge. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and as always my competitors are Stealth 17 Gaming and Brother Monroe. Now, this week's challenge is actually done by me. I came up with the idea of going up against 30 light cruisers from Japan. The year is going to be 1940 for both. We get to choose whatever nation we want. The starting range is 20,000 meters. The goal is to kill as many light cruisers as you can, winner being the most cruisers sunk. And if there is a tie, it'll be the first person or the fastest person to sink that number of ships. Whether you sink 10 ships and everybody sinks 10 ships before they die or whatever. Whoever got to that number fastest wins. Whether it's we all sink 30, we all sink 10, we all sink 3, it doesn't matter. But the goal here isn't necessarily to survive. Yeah, you would love to. But the goal is to just kill as many as you can, as fast as you can. Okay? So with that being said, let's get right into designing our ship, shall we? We're going to be designing a American battleship. We're going to go with the largest one we can build. That gives us the most displacement to work with. I'm not going to increase our draft at all. I'm going to leave this for the moment. Bulkheads are maximum. Let's drop our range down. Let's go with spacious crew quarters, oil, gas turbines, auxiliary, shaft 3. Stay with steam steering. We're not going to be able to turn this behemoth anyway, so I'm not too worried about the turning of the ship. Because like I said, you're not going to be able to turn this thing anyway. Triple hull bottom, reinforced bulkheads, the best anti-flooding, and a Citadel all-or-nothing scheme. Actually, this might be better suited for turtleback armor. I think that'll help us with overall damage resistance against the torpedoes, potentially. I know it doesn't say anything about torpedoes, but damage resistance is 15, whereas if we go up, it's only 7.5. So we'll go with the turtleback armor. Okay, let's go ahead and throw our tower on. It's going to be the best tower we can get. The best secondary tower we can get as well. We're just going to throw a normal funnel on. We don't need to be fast here. Barbettes. We already have the barbette in the front, and I don't think we're going to add any extra barbettes back here. I think we're going to go with just a standard 16-inch gun. Let's look at reload time. 75 seconds versus 199 seconds. So yeah, 16-inch guns definitely reload much faster. So we'll go with 16-inch. We're going to go with quad turrets, though. It gives us a little bit more oomph with our main guns. We'll go with 12 16-inch guns. We are going to change those up a little bit, but we are also going to be adding the best stereoscopic rangefinder, the best sonar, Gen 3 radar. Actually, the sonar, we could probably get away with just dropping that down. We don't need to have the best. We're not going to be able to dodge them anyway. Yeah, we'll just keep that. That saves us quite a bit of weight. Okay, so next, we're going to change our gun size here. Now, I have no idea how much of a debuff you get for increasing the size here. Like, does it tell us? It's just 51 base accuracy. Doesn't really tell us there, does it? Alright, well, we're going to need good barbettes. We're loading for maximum HE. We're going to be using base fuse. And then semi-AP. Should be fine. We'll be using super heavy shells. Tube powder with picric acid. And then we're going to go full auto reloading. Yeah, that's expensive. Okay, but what does that give us our reload time? 65 seconds compared to what did we say it was 70? No, 96 with standard loading. What? I thought it was like 70 something. 79. Now we're gonna have to change our armor a little bit to allow for this, but we'll see what we can get away with. Maybe we can increase the draft. There we go. Let's see, where else we got? We want to have secondaries on this thing as well. So that's something we're going to be looking at. Go with that. Secondaries. We can have up to 8-inch secondaries. Only downside is there's really nowhere to put 8-inch secondaries on this thing, except like behind the rear turrets. And that's kind of messing with our firing angles on that rear turret. There we go. That gives us a little bit more firing angle with this gun. Let's see. What else? We want to have some other secondaries as well. I know 5-inch secondaries are kind of what this ship is, or this hull is made for. Because it's, I mean, it is an Iowa superstructure. So, 5-inch, even though we have triple barrels rather than double barrels. We can have quite a few of these, though. Even though can't really put any there because we're not going to be able to rotate. Alright, so gun calibers. Let's just increase the length of the barrels on the main guns and not the diameter. How about that? And then the same for these. This just increases the overall like accuracy of the guns. Something like that. It gives these guys plenty of room. This guy can still shoot out over the rear of the ship. Got quite a bit of firepower from the 5-inch guns. Put some 4-inch guns on here as well. Okay. And for the fun of it, let's just turn that up as well. Now we are 4,000 tons overweight. So we need to adjust something here. And I think the things that we're going to adjust is our turrets. So let's drop some of the turret armor down on the main guns, because we're not going to need them. We're up against light cruisers. Like, worst case scenario, 7-inch guns, I think, is the max that they can have. So, like, we should be good with going down to, like, 11 inches maximum. Oops. Drop this down to 9 inches, and then take this to 11. Whoa, what the heck just happened? Okay, we definitely got some frame rate issues going on right now. I don't know why. Okay, well. Apparently I can't click on that and change it, so I gotta just scroll down. And it just froze. Game does not like this. Alright. So we're still a couple thousand tons overweight. Let's take this down to like 2 inches. This down completely. Take this to like 6 inches. Take this down to like 2 inches. Getting closer. Let's take the aft deck down. Let's go to like 1 inch there. See if we can't move this back. Essentially, this rear gun is going to be for ammo, basically. If we do this. It's not going to actually be able to fire. There it could potentially fire, but it's got terrible firing angles. Even there it says it can't fire anymore. Even though it should be able to elevate its guns over top of those. But, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this is mostly for ammo anyway. We're going to be mainly bow in. I'm not going to be worried about getting this gun to bear, even if it was capable of firing. We are going to have significant amounts of firepower here. We do have a bit of a 4-weight offset, though. I love how it goes from like being perfect to being suddenly aft weight offset. So that's about as close as we're going to get it. We've got lots of firepower. Let's just double check, make sure we're using HE, Krupp 4, base fuse HE, 2 powder picric acid, semi-AP, Auto reloading electrical turrets. We got decent armor everywhere. Deck armor's not the greatest. I mean, we could pull off a little bit of this deck. What the hell? Hello? Can you just stop at like... Why is it changing by so much with like one click? It's definitely weirdness going on there. We can balance it by going there. So now we can put a little bit more there. Just give us a little bit more protection against these guns that are going to be raining down on us. Again, it keeps jumping. There we go. And that should be relatively decent. Like I said, this gun not being able to fire isn't ideal, but having these extra secondaries, I think, are going to be better overall. I mean, these ones really aren't doing anything but maybe looks. So, I mean, we could probably get rid of those. That's going to affect our weight offset. That gives us the ability to fire that gun, though. So there's that. 4 weight offset now. There we go. 7.5. A little bit of tonnage to play with, so maybe we could just increase... Nope, that's too much. And it just keeps jumping. I don't get it. Okay, 17.7 is probably about as good as we're going to get. All right. With that being said, I think this was California, right? Yeah, California. I'll go with that. She is thick. God, the frame rate is awful. Adding so many different guns is definitely... The game does not enjoy it. But, yeah, let's get right into it. Let's see if we can beat this thing. I like our odds. We've got a lot of firepower. We've got very, very nasty guns that should be able to hit the target. So I feel pretty good. In theory. Just depends on what we're up against, to be honest. Hopefully, we end up finding like a light cruiser that isn't just completely and utterly loaded with massive 24-inch torpedoes. Because that would be awful. Come on, baby. Okay, so, I mean, obviously we are completely and utterly massive. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it does look like there's quite a few torpedo tubes here, because I can count 1, 2, possibly a third there, plus maybe this one. This could be a main gun, though. Can't really tell. This could be a lot of torpedoes, guys. Hey, at least we're spawning going away. That's not the worst case scenario. Let's go ahead and speed up time. already scoring some hits, which you love to see. Alright, let's get turned. They seem to be going this direction. There's the front gun, or there's the full. Our secondaries are actually doing some work here. I'm not gonna lie, feeling pretty confident about that. Got a partial pin. I think we missed with the mains though. There we go. Destroying torpedoes. You'll love to see that. We want to try to keep our distance a little bit. We're not going to be able to keep our distance. If these guys want to close, they're going to be able to close because we are slow as crap. But with the amount of secondaries that we have, like, you can see what happens when the main guns hit something. The main guns absolutely annihilate. They're doing over 2,000 damage there. Yeah, there you go. Big hit. Go. I would have expected the main guns to be a little bit more accurate, but you got to think, these guys are going really fast back and forth, changing course. They're not staying on a single course for very long, which is why you see our accuracy jumping up and down like it is. Haven't sunk anything yet. We haven't gotten anything identified. Yeah, we have. Okay, so they don't actually have that many torps, apparently. Which is good news. And what are their torps? Their torps are 21-inch, though, so pretty large, and that was a massive hit. I say they don't have a lot of torps. They have a crap ton of torps. Okay, we got our first kill. I think that was almost solely secondaries. Swear that torpedo slowed down and tried to turn towards us. Darn magnetic torpedoes. Somebody gonna have to turn on the anti-Gauss. Alright, let's turn around. See if we can't, like, directly go at these guys. We can isolate a few like this and take them down rather than going at the entire fleet all at once. I feel better about our odds. Oh no! Homing torpedo inbound! And it damaged an engine. Of course it did. Big hit, and down he goes. It's 2 down. Main guns showing that they are nasty if they get a hit. But the secondaries so far have been pretty impressive. Just the pure volume of secondary fire out there. Big hits with the secondaries. Down he goes. To high casualties. That's a first. I've literally never killed the entire ships. Like, this guy just surrendered because we killed all of his ships. Like, we killed enough of his crew. So if we kill more than 70% of your crew, you just surrender. That's never happened before. That's kind of cool. Big hit, and down he goes. Dude, we have an unrelenting secondary battery. And they are accurate. Love to see it. Just look at that damage stack up, man. Then he gets hit with the main guns and down he goes. This is what we're looking for. Just keep these guys isolated. Down he goes. Dude, those main guns, when they hit, are just dead. Like, you're just done. Okay, we need to try to close back in on these guys. We have done a pretty good job of managing so far. Again, the main thing here is to just not get into a fight with too many of them at once. Big hit with the mains. Still so many torpedoes out there, though. Another big hit with the mains. Big hit. I think getting rid of those 3-inch guns at the back turret, allowing it to fire, has definitely been clutch. I think it would have been a bad idea to go into battle without that being able to happen. Okay, we know they just fired torpedoes. I think what we're doing, I think we're actually destroying their torpedoes. They have a lot of torpedoes, but I think our guns are capable of destroying them, and they lose their torpedoes now compared to what they used to. Like, you used to be able to just hold onto your torpedoes if torpedo tubes get destroyed. They just use them from other mounts. But no, now each torpedo tube has designated torpedoes, and if you kill that torpedo tube, then those torpedoes go with it. Not sure if that's exactly how it works, but I think it is. I can't believe this guy's still alive at this point, if I'm honest. His entire ship's on fire. He's got no structure remaining. There he goes. Let's try to come about. I am worried about this sheer number of torpedoes probably heading there. Oh, big hit. Down he goes. Mains coming in clutch there. Yeah, here's the torpedoes. Torpedoes hitting dead ships. Those are always preferable. That's what we call spaced armor, boys. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. Come about, baby. That was an awful shot. But we are in a really hard turn right now. Let's just go cinematic mode. Oh, we just took a torp. Took a big torp. We took it on the belt, though, so we should be fine. That looked like a hit. More torps. One straight to the bow. We are taking damage from those, which is not preferable. Oh, by the way, we killed that guy. Big kill! Big kill, and we followed it up. Didn't quite get the mains to hit that guy, though. That was almost massive. Still trying to come about here. Big hit with the rear gun. Yeah, getting rid of those 3-inch turrets and allowing that rear gun to fire has been absolutely clutch for us so far. Great decision by me. Great decision to not completely screw ourselves with that rear turret. They're taking a lot of torpedoes for us. You'll love to see it. That spaced armor coming in clutch. Oh, God. I think we're fine. We're fine. Big hit! Down he goes, man. These guns, when they do hit, is just dead. It's just dead. Currently sailing around at 15.5 knots. In a hard turn, though. We've done a pretty good job so far. I'm pretty happy with our performance. We are getting low on HE shells for the 8-inch guns, though. I'm not too worried about it. The 8-inch guns have been nice, but we know we only have a few of them, so it's to be expected. The 5-inch guns have really been the clutch here. I mean, the 16-inch guns for sure, but the 5-inch guns have done quite a bit too. Destroying those torpedo tubes. Yeah, there we go. Destroying torpedoes. He has no torpedoes left now. He just had 60, and then he got hit, had a torpedo destroyed, and then he has none left. I love it. See, that guy just had 60. He's now down to 30. He loses another torp launcher. He's gone. Doesn't have any torps left. Of course, he gets hit by that. He might not be around anyway. That was a good hit. I do love seeing that the computer is capable of smartly switching between... Ooh, there it is! Big hit! That was massive! Almost followed it up with another one. That looked close. The AI used to be really bad at switching targets. Now it's gotten much better. Like, you can see the secondaries constantly rotating back and forth, switching targets as needed. About to have our mains loaded here. Could be a juicy shot. Oof. Come on, baby. Swing and a miss. Come on, we haven't killed anything for a while. Let's go, boys. Hit the target. Just focus that guy down. There we go. That's what you want to see. There he goes. going to be quite as capable firing out to that range with our secondaries. Mains should be fine. There, we got a hit. Wasn't a huge hit, but a nice hit. Mains should be about to fire. There we go. How we looking over here? Alright, let's go ahead and start turning in towards these guys. Shift our focus. There we go. Big hit and a flood. Destroying torpedo tubes. He's now got no ammo left. You love to see it. And then he just took a nasty hit from the mains. Let's go ahead and switch secondaries to that guy. So he's coming alongside our entire secondary. There he goes. That guy goes down. This guy's getting ripped apart. This was a really bad idea to come up next to the freaking battleship, man. We only clipped him with a single shell from our 16-inch gun. Did 700 damage to him. He's got multiple floods going. Come on, baby. There we go. That's what you want to see. So these secondaries aren't doing a very good job of killing ships, but they do knock out torpedo tubes. And those hits against the torpedo tubes have actually, like, been clutch. Watch how long it takes before this guy loses all of his torpedoes. Of course, he takes that, he's probably dead anyway. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you take any of those main guns, you're just begging for it at that point. We're doing good, man. We're doing really, really well. Way better than I expected. California's showing she's too thick. Oh, God. Well, we're about to test that thickness. Ah, we're good. Only took 40 damage from that. Not even a flood. That's where the thickness comes in. There we go. Two shells found their way to the target. Did 1,500 damage. Good lord. Is that the Fukushima? No, that's the yeah, the Chishima. Chishima? I don't know. I don't speak Japanese. Come on, baby. There's the hit. Right down the pipe, man. Hit him right in the mouth. Can't believe we missed our 16-inch. There we go. That was better. Our 8-inch guns are going to be starting to shoot nothing but AP from here on out. This guy's dead. We are dodging torpedoes, though, somehow. You'll love to see it. Get on a straight and narrow. Beautiful. We destroyed some torp tubes. He's got none left. He's got 65. Let's target this man with secondaries, please. He's the one with torpedoes. These guys don't have torps left. Down he goes. Beautiful. This guy doesn't even have main gun ammo left. Oh, not... he has armor piercing. He doesn't have HE. Feel like we've gotten a lot less accurate with our secondaries, but it doesn't matter. Down he goes. You'll love to see it. (72.5% hull stability and tower bonus. You'll love to see it. Another kill. We are just ripping these guys apart. I love it. Alright, let's start turning in to intercept these guys. Was way behind. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 11, 12. 12 more, potentially. We're doing good. Got plenty of ammo. Man, it got quiet all of a sudden. Remember, the 8-inch guns will be firing armor piercing from this point. Big hit with the mains. Love to see it. These guys basically have us surrounded right now. This guy is one of the ones that we've absolutely annihilated already. It's at 12.2 kilometers. That looks good. There we go. That was a good hit. Destroyed torpedo tubes. Love to see it. Ooh! Ooh, speaking of torpedoes, that one swerved out of our way. Anti-Gauss coming in clutch. If you guys don't know what an anti-Gauss is, it's literally a machine that they run in the bottom of at least in battleships, I know. And what it does, or is supposed to do, is demagnetize the hull, and it basically keeps magnetic fused torpedoes from detonating, or at least from tracking your ship, I think. So that's why I keep saying, like, when they swerve away from us, that it's the anti-Gauss working. So basically, you get such a large ferrous object as a giant ship, especially battleships in the ocean. They become a giant magnet, essentially. They produce their own magnetic field because it's ferrous metal. And you're going along salt water, which literally is like running your socks over carpet, so you get static buildup, right? So that electric, or that magnetic field that you generate is been used in magnetic torpedoes and stuff to make sure that the torpedoes, A, find you, and B, are able to detonate once they do find you. So you run the anti-Gauss, little machine that just demagnetizes the hull, and you basically become stealth in the water for magnetic torpedoes anyway. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. I know the Iowa class battleships have them in the engines down, or engine room down in the bottom. I've been there, seen them. Old Ryan Szymanski probably does a better job of describing them than I do. Just trying to go off of memory. There we go. That's what you love to see. We're doing good, man. We've almost killed them all. Surprisingly. Big hit. Secondary's causing flooding. Yahagi, huh? Yagi. I've got a word for you. Oof. I thought that was the one that was going to kill him. He survives for now. Come on. Finish him off, California. Quit playing with your food. That looks good. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, Callie. Good girl. Alright, we are literally just going to sail right into this gap now. There's not enough of them to worry about anymore. So we're just going to close on them. Main gun's hitting from that deep. 20 kilometers away on Kitakami. You'll love to see it. Love to see that kind of accuracy on a light cruiser at this range. Like, that's crazy. Can we do it again? Looks good. Nope. Not quite. Nope. Only got 268 more main gun rounds. We are getting low on HE across the board. So we need to start getting these hits here. There we go. That was another hit. These guys are down to 15 kilometers away. This guy is sailing at 22. There we go. Big hit with the mains. Destroyed a torpedo tube. That was an awful shot with the mains. Wasn't even close. Alright, let's save these for when you got good clear shots. How about that? There we go. That's the hit we need. He's taking evasive action now, isn't he? He's like, screw this, I'm going home. Too late, sunshine. Oof. Come on, baby. That's death. I was gonna say, that's death. From this range, ain't no way we missed that. Dude, we had a 3% chance to hit that shot. We hit 2 shells. That's nice. Big hit. Huge hit. And down he goes. This guy's at 18.5 kilometers. What are these guys? Roughly the same. Yeah, 20 kilometers. I don't know what it considers a good shot. Like, it's firing its guns at 17% of a... I mean, Kitakami has already been hit pretty hard. So it's not going to take much to finish him off. We get one good salvo. That looks good. Not quite. Should be firing again any moment. There we go. That's got to be done. It's got to be him gone. He's not surviving that. No. Alright. And then there were just 5 more, supposedly. Oh, that's this one that's not dead yet. This guy surrendered though, so I think that doesn't. I think it counts as he's dead. Ooh, we did get a hit there. You'd love to see that. So in reality, we have those 4. Yeah, we just have the 4. These 4 right here. Big hit. I don't know which one we hit, but we definitely hit somebody. I'd say it was this guy. Let's go ahead and finish him off. He's not going anywhere. Bonk. Caused 2 more floods as well. Go ahead and switch targets. He's not surviving that. Overall, pretty happy with how the California did here. Not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be a good one. The only downside here is it has taken time. Will anybody else be able to complete this, and will they have come up with a faster time is gonna be the key, because it has taken us quite a while. But I think we did it the right way. Big hit. Oof. Just missed. Trying not to change direction anymore to give us those accuracy bonuses as best we can. Down to just 104 rounds of HE with 236 rounds of HE for the 5-inch guns now. We've used a lot of shells in this fight. Down he goes. Big hit. Down he goes. 1 more to go, baby. Get him, boys. Let's switch this over to AP just to see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't matter. As soon as the main gun's in. That's it, boys. At 7:06. I didn't see what the last number was when we sunk him, but at 7:06 left, we killed all 30 ships. Well, we killed 29 out of the 30 ships, but one of them surrendered, so we get that one by default. But we killed, holy crap. We lost 736 crew of our own, but we killed 16,590 people. Whew! That's nasty. That is nasty. And here you can see what they had. They had 8 quintuple launchers on these bad boys, firing 22-inch torpedoes. But yeah, they didn't stand much of a chance. Of course, California coming in, dealing almost 500,000 damage. Just absolutely dominated. Only received 370 damage. That's what we call a win, boys. That's what we call a win. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of this challenge. Did you enjoy it? Don't forget to check out Stealth and Brother Monroe. I have links to their videos down in the description. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.